to my video blog for More Nice Production. Basically, production went well. They finished everything pretty much on time, other than in the morning. In the morning it took a while to get started because it took about 45 minutes for us to get our equipment, due to the fact that another group was being seen to at that time. Once that was done, headed straight to the first location, set up there. Setting up took quite a while because we were fiddling with lighting a lot, just to make sure we weren't underexposed or anything like that, and we needed to make sure that it looked perfect. Otherwise we weren't happy with what we were doing. Once we'd done that, it pretty much went smoothly. The male actor took a few times, he needed a few rehearsals sort of to get things right, just purely because he'd not been there on rehearsal, because he was a replacement. We then went to, we were supposed to be going to film in West Bridgford for the outdoor scene. We were unable to do that because it was raining, so instead we filmed in the same location as the rest, just because we didn't feel it was detrimental to the story that it was outside. Yeah, that went pretty well. We then went to the graveyard, which was a replacement for the register office. We couldn't film at the register office purely because there was a wedding on that day, which was unfortunate, but it happens. We then basically just soldiered through everything. We filmed quite a lot of the graveyard. We filmed 3 different shots, a couple of takes on each one, just to make sure we were getting the right stuff for what we wanted, and just so Joe had enough, Joe Lyle, the editors, had enough shots to edit with, so we could do something interesting. That went pretty well. We then headed to the forest where the rest of the crew had set up the next location with the ribbons around the trees and the custard stars. Once that was done, pretty much went very smooth at that point. It was only my second time using the track, so it was a bit of a learning curve for me to get used to using it. I feel I did an alright job on them. I think I definitely need more practice with the tracks, which is something I want to sort out doing. Yeah, the shots came out pretty well. We managed to finish a little bit early. The only problem with the day was we ended up filming in DV instead of HDV, which was obviously not a very good move on my part. I completely forgot to check in the morning, and by the time we realised it was too late, so we stayed filming in DV. Yeah, basically once we finished that, we took the actors to where they wanted to be, returned all our equipment, had a group discussion just regarding when we were going to edit, who was going to be there for edit. So the production went pretty well. I was happy with the way it went down. The actors were very professional, which was good because they were comfortable with what they were doing. It made us act more professional, and we got more comfortable with what we were doing. So it definitely improved our game a lot, because we were very nervous to begin with. Yeah, that's pretty much it for pre-production. Sorry. Yeah, so, right.